God says, your partner's secret affair ends in tragedy tonight. Do not let the sound of the world distract you right now. Lower the volume on everything else. There is a reason this message found you, not in a week, not tomorrow, but in this exact moment, as you are holding your phone. I have pushed it through the noise and the endless scrolling because what is about to happen tonight cannot be stopped, and you must be prepared. Your partner's secret life, the one you have felt in the empty spaces of your conversations, the one you have sensed in the late-night glows of a phone screen, is about to collide with destiny. And it will end in tragedy before the sun rises. Do not be afraid. This is not a punishment for you. This is your release. For too long, you have been living with a ghost in your own home. You have felt the chill of a secret you could not prove. You have questioned your own mind, wondering if you were imagining the distance, the coldness, the shift in their spirit. You thought, perhaps, it was you. You thought you were not enough, that you had done something wrong, that you were the source of the unhappiness that hangs in the air like a thick fog. I am here to tell you, with the authority of heaven itself, it was never you. You have been the stable one. You have been the one trying to hold the pieces together while another hand was secretly working to pull them apart. You are the one who checks on everyone else, but who checks on you. I see you in the quiet moments, after everyone else is asleep, when the weight of the day and the unspoken fears settle upon your soul. I see the brave face you put on for the world, for your family, for your children. That deep feeling you get that you are an outsider looking in, even within your own life, that is your spirit, my child, screaming the truth that your mind was trying to deny. It is telling you that you are different, set apart for a reason, and that reason is your strength. The secret affair your partner has been nurturing in the shadows is not just a betrayal of your love. It is a theft of your energy. It has been draining your light, your peace, and your future. But the hourglass has run out of sand for them. The divine clock is striking midnight on their deception. The tragedy that is coming is a swift and final intervention. It is a closing of a door so that a gate may open for you. I need you to listen very carefully. What will happen in the next 5 hours will set the course for the rest of your life. Your attention in this very moment is the most powerful prayer you can offer. Do not swipe away. Do not get distracted by a text message or a notification. The enemy wants to pull your focus from this word because your liberation is at hand. You are being separated from the source of your pain. The whispers you thought you heard in an empty room were not your imagination. The sudden feelings of sadness that would wash over you for no reason were you sensing the spiritual poison of this hidden connection. They brought a stranger into the sacred space of your union, and the spiritual consequence of that choice has now matured. It is ready to be served. This is not about revenge. Revenge is a human emotion. This is about divine justice and cosmic rebalancing. The universe cannot remain tilted in favor of a lie forever. The scale is now tipping back, and it is tipping with the full force of a debt that must be paid tonight. You have been crying silent tears for months, maybe even years. You have been asking for a sign, for clarity, for a way out of this emotional prison. You have felt trapped, confused, and utterly alone. You have looked in the mirror and wondered where the person you used to be has gone. They were stolen from you, piece by piece, by the constant pressure of a lie you were forced to live within. Tonight, I am giving you back to yourself. The event that is about to unfold will be sudden. It will be shocking to the world, but in your spirit, you will feel a strange sense of peace, a quiet confirmation. It will be the final, undeniable proof that you were never crazy. You were discerning. Your intuition was not paranoia, it was a divine gift, a spiritual alarm system that I placed within you, and it has been ringing and ringing. The tragedy is not the end of your story. It is the violent, necessary, and blessed end to a chapter of immense pain. It is the turning of a page you could not turn on your own. I am turning it for you. This message has a divine deadline. It is for this specific night. The spiritual window for this intervention is closing. Those who are meant to see this, like you, have found it. The scrollers, the doubters, the ones who mock these sacred words have already passed by. But you stayed. Because your spirit recognized the voice of truth. You are one of the chosen ones for this specific deliverance. You are the one I am speaking to. That ache in your heart as you hear these words is the pain leaving your body. It is the poison being drawn out. Do not fight it. Let the tears come if they must. This is a cleansing. This is a holy moment of transition. Your partner and the one they are with in secret believe they are safe. They believe their plans are hidden. They are moving under the cover of darkness, but they do not know that I am the God who sees in the dark. Their whispers are like thunder in my ears. Their secrets are laid bare before me. And their time is up. The tragedy will not be a simple accident. It will be a series of events so divinely orchestrated that no one could call it a coincidence. It will expose everything. The lies will come rushing out into the light, not just about the affair, but about other things that have been hidden from you. Financial secrets. Broken promises. Plans they were making for a future that did not include you. You have been sleeping next to an actor, a performer. And tonight, the final curtain is coming down on their stage. Prepare your heart. Not for grief over what is lost, but for the overwhelming relief of being set free. The chains that have been wrapped around your spirit, invisible to the naked eye but so heavy on your soul, are being shattered tonight. You will breathe again. You will sleep a full night's sleep for the first time in a long, long time. You will wake up in a new reality, a reality where the lie is gone. And in its place, a foundation for your true life will be laid. Do not reach out to them. Do not try to warn them. Do not interfere with the divine current that is now flowing. Your only job is to stay still and watch the salvation I am bringing to your doorstep. This is your exodus. You are walking out of Egypt tonight. The sea is about to part for you, and it will close behind you upon your enemies. This is not a story. This is not a metaphor. This is your reality, unfolding in the next few hours. The identity of the other person will be revealed to you in a way that will shock you. It may be someone you know, someone who has smiled in your face while holding a knife behind their back. The depth of the betrayal is greater than you imagined, which is why the intervention must be so powerful and so final. I had to let it get to this point so that you would never be tempted to go back. So that the severing would be clean and absolute. You see, my child, you have a compassionate heart. You are a forgiver. And the enemy has used your beautiful heart against you time and time again. They counted on you to forgive, to forget, to smooth things over. But this time, the evidence will be so overwhelming, the event so final, that there will be nothing left to forgive. There will only be the truth, stark and undeniable. You have been carrying the burden of their sin. You have been feeling the emotional consequences of their actions. Tonight, that burden is lifted from your shoulders and placed squarely back where it belongs. The tragic end is not for you to witness up close. You will hear of it. A phone call will come. A message will appear. News will travel. And when it does, you will remember these words, and you will understand. You will feel no guilt. You will feel no shame. You will feel the righteous and holy peace of a battle that has been fought and won on your behalf in the heavenly realms. That feeling of being stuck, of running in place and getting nowhere in your life, has been a direct result of this spiritual parasite. This secret affair was feeding on your destiny. But no more. After tonight, your path will clear. Opportunities you thought were lost will reappear. Doors that were slammed in your face will swing open. Your finances will change. Your health will improve. The light will return to your eyes. Because the source of the darkness will have been removed. They chose their path. They made their covenant with secrets and lies. And tonight, they will reap the harvest they have sown. But you, my child, you who have endured, you who have prayed through the tears, you who have held on to a sliver of hope in the darkest of nights, your harvest is about to begin. And it will be a harvest of joy, peace, and restoration. Stay awake. Do not go to sleep just yet. Be a silent observer. The spiritual realm is buzzing with activity for you. Angels are being dispatched. The final pieces are being moved into place on the chessboard of your life. Checkmate is about to be declared upon the enemy of your soul. This is your moment of vindication. Everything they said you were, paranoid, jealous, insecure, will be proven to be a lie. And everything you felt in your spirit will be proven to be the truth. Your name will be cleared. Your honor will be restored. Your heart will be healed. The healing begins tonight, with the end of the great lie. Trust me in these final hours of the storm. The dawn is coming, and it is a dawn made just for you. This tragedy is their end, but it is your magnificent, glorious, and long overdue beginning. The air in your home is about to change. You feel that tension? That oppressive, heavy feeling when you walk through the door? It is the spirit of infidelity, of deceit. It has taken up residence in your space. But tonight, it is being evicted. I am doing a spiritual cleansing of your life, your home, your heart. The phone call that will come, or the text message that will arrive, will be the signal. It will be the trumpet blast announcing your freedom. It will not be the news you expect, but it will be the news that liberates you. Do not fear the shock of it. I am wrapping you in a blanket of supernatural peace right now. I am guarding your heart and your mind. When others around you are panicking, you will be still. You will be calm. Because you were told beforehand. You were prepared by your God. This is the advantage of walking with me. I show my children what is to come. I do not let them be caught unaware by the plans of the enemy. You might be feeling a sense of dread right now, a fear of the unknown. That is the old spirit of fear trying to have one last grip on you. Do not allow it. I want you to focus on my voice. The tragedy is their story. Your story is what happens after. Your story is one of victory, of rising from the ashes, of rebuilding a life so beautiful and so blessed that it will become a testimony to my power and my love for you. The memory of a specific moment, a time when a door was shut in your face, a moment of rejection that you still think about late at night, that pain is connected to this betrayal. The spirit of rejection that has followed you was allowed to enter through this open wound of deceit. When this affair is brought to its final, tragic end, that old wound of rejection will also be healed. I am not just ending a lie, I am healing your history. I am rewriting your future. What they meant for your destruction, I am turning it into the very foundation of your greatest blessing. The world will see a tragedy, but heaven will see a rescue mission. You are being rescued, my child. Pulled from a burning building you did not even realize was on fire. The smoke you have been choking on, the fog that has clouded your mind, is about to be cleared away by a mighty rushing wind. The people involved have no idea what is coming. They are laughing, perhaps. Making plans. They are cocooned in the arrogance of their secret. But their secret is a ticking bomb, and the timer is about to hit zero. The explosion will be contained. It will only impact those who built the bomb. You will be shielded from the blast. You will stand outside the radius of destruction, safe and secure. I need you to perform a small act of faith right now. It is not for me, but for you. It is to signal to your own spirit that you accept this deliverance. Find a key. Any key in your home. It can be a house key, a car key, any key at all. Hold it in your right hand and close your fingers around it tightly. Feel the metal. This key represents the key to your new life. The door to your prison is locked from the outside, and tonight, I am handing you the key to walk out forever. You are not a victim. You are a victor. The tragedy that befalls them is the sound of your prison door being blown off its hinges. As you hold that key, I want you to whisper these words: I am ready to be free. Just whisper it to yourself. Let the vibrations of those words be the first earthquake that shakes the foundations of your prison. You are stepping into your power. You are aligning yourself with the divine intervention that is already in progress. The events are in motion. The tragedy is written. The outcome is assured. This is your night of liberation. The pain is almost over. The long night is almost at an end. Your morning is coming. Wait. Pause whatever you are doing. I need you to stop everything right now. There is something else. Something I was not permitted to show you until this very second, until you proved you were willing to listen this far. What I have told you is the truth, but it is not the complete truth. There is a layer beneath it, a secret that is only being revealed to those of you, the few, who have remained. This is not for the casual listener. This is for you. Put your hand on your heart. Right now. Just for a moment. Feel it beating. 1, 2, 3 beats. That is the rhythm of a life that was created for more. It is the drumbeat of a destiny that has been held back, suppressed by the events I have described. But the reason for the suppression is more sinister than just an affair. I told you the affair was a theft of your energy. That is true. But it was a cover. It was a distraction. The real betrayal is not just of the heart, it is of your inheritance. Your future. Your security. The affair was designed to keep you emotionally distracted, broken, and confused, while a much larger deception was taking place. A financial deception. There is money involved. Resources. Assets that you have worked for, that you have earned, that are rightfully yours. A secret account. A hidden policy. A plan was set in motion to methodically strip you of your security, to leave you with nothing. The person they are with is not just a romantic partner, they are a business partner in this deception. They have been planning an exit. An exit that would leave you blindsided and in ruin. This is the secret within the secret. The others who swiped away from this video will only hear of a tragic affair. They will gossip about a broken heart. But you who are still here, you will know the real truth. You will understand that this was an attempted heist on your destiny. And the tragedy that is coming tonight is not just the end of an affair. It is God's divine freezing of assets. It is a holy intervention that will stop their plan dead in its tracks. The tragedy will expose the paper trail. It will bring to light the documents they thought were hidden forever. It will give you the proof, the leverage, the power to reclaim every single thing that they tried to steal from you in the dark. Do you understand the magnitude of this? This is not just about your heart being healed. This is about your entire life being restored. Your house. Your savings. Your future. Your legacy. The stakes are so much higher than you realized. This is why the enemy fought so hard to keep you distracted and broken. Because if you were whole, if you were clear-headed, you would have sensed the financial danger. You would have seen the signs. The affair was the smokescreen to hide the robbery. And now, I am pulling back the curtain for you. The impending tragedy is a blessing in disguise of the highest order. It will halt a process that, if it had been completed, would have taken you years to recover from. I have stopped it at the 11th hour. The information you need, the piece of evidence, will be revealed because of the events of tonight. A misplaced phone. A laptop left open. A key to a lockbox discovered in the confusion. I will guide your eyes directly to it. You will not have to search. It will find you. This new urgency is this: you must prepare your mind not just for emotional release but for a battle for your resources. When the dust settles, you will need to be strong. You will need to be focused. You are not just a heartbroken person, you are the CEO of your own restoration. The knowledge I have just given you is your secret weapon. You know what to look for. No one else does. While everyone else is focused on the drama, you will be focused on the documents. This is the wisdom I am giving only to you who have stayed. This is your reward for your faithfulness. So when the news comes, do not let your mind be swept away by the emotional tide. Remember what I have told you in this secret moment. Remember the real story. The story underneath the story. Your fight is not for love that is lost, it is for a future that was almost stolen. The signs I am sending you now will confirm this deeper truth. You may suddenly find an old bank statement. You may overhear a conversation about money. You may see a commercial for a financial advisor. These are not coincidences. These are me priming your mind for the task ahead. You are being equipped for victory. Now, with this deeper knowledge, let us continue. The plan for your enemy was to leave you with tears in your eyes and nothing in your hands. But my plan is to leave them with the consequences of their choices, and to restore to you double for your trouble. You will not only get back what was taken, but you will be blessed with more. This is my promise to you. The one who has listened. The one who was chosen for the full revelation. The coming events are not just an end. They are a transfer of power. Power is being taken from their hands and placed directly into yours. Get ready. Type, "My storehouse is protected," to activate this divine shield over your finances and your future. You are declaring that no secret plot formed against your security will prosper. You are aligning with the divine reversal that is not just emotional, but financial, physical, and total. You will see a number sequence, perhaps 222 or 777, in an unexpected place before the night is over. It could be on a clock, a license plate, or a receipt. When you see it, know that it is my seal, a confirmation that my angels are protecting your assets and orchestrating your complete victory. Another sign will be an unexpected memory of a time you were generous with your partner, a time you gave freely without thinking. This memory will surface to remind you of the seeds you have sown. You are not a victim being rescued, you are a sower, and tonight, your harvest begins. It is the harvest of all the good you have poured out, and it is coming back to you pressed down, shaken together, and running over. The tragedy will create a vacuum, a sudden void. But you will not be filling that void with grief. You will be filling it with purpose, with strategy, with the righteous work of rebuilding your kingdom on the solid rock of truth. The world will offer you sympathy. But I am offering you a crown. I am anointing you with a fresh oil of wisdom and discernment for the days ahead. You will know exactly what to do, who to call, and what to say. The words will be given to you in the moment you need them. The evidence will appear. The path will be made straight. A woman from San Diego, California, just last week, was in your exact position. She felt the distance from her husband. She got a message like this one. She was told about the financial deception. The next day, her husband was involved in a minor fender bender. A nothing accident. But in the process of exchanging information, his briefcase popped open, and a file folder slid out. It was filled with statements from a secret offshore account. The accident was the divine intervention that exposed the secret he thought was perfectly safe. He planned to leave her with massive debt. Instead, because of that tragedy, she was able to secure her rightful half of a fortune she never even knew existed. Do you see how I work? I use the foolish things of the world to confound the wise. I use small disruptions to uncover great deceptions. Your story will be even more powerful. What is about to happen tonight is not an accident. It is a divine appointment. It is the moment where their timeline of deceit is violently interrupted and your timeline of blessing begins. When you get the news, stay calm. Breathe. Remember what you have been told here, in this sacred space. You hold the secret key. You know the real story. This is your power. And now, you must send this message. Not just to be a blessing, but as an act of spiritual warfare. There are at least 2 other people in your circle, people you know, who are being deceived in a similar way. They are being emotionally drained while their future is being quietly stolen. When you share this video with them, you are not just forwarding a link. You are deploying a divine bomb into the enemy's camp. You are sending a rescue team for a soul that is crying out for help, just as you were. Do not think about who it might be. Just share it with the first 2 people who come to your mind. My spirit will guide your fingers. Your act of obedience will trigger the final release of your own blessing. As you send it, you are telling the universe that you are now part of the solution, that you are a messenger of my truth, a warrior in my army of light. And then, when you have done that, come back here. Watch this entire message again from the very beginning. The first time you heard it with a heart of fear and confusion. The second time, you will hear it with a heart of revelation and power. Words that you missed will leap out at you. You will understand on a level that was impossible just a few minutes ago. The prophecy will settle into your spirit not as a warning, but as a battle plan. A plan that has already guaranteed your victory. If you have done all of this, if you have received the secret knowledge, if you have held the key, if you have shared the rescue message, and if you are ready to walk out of the tragedy of their ending and into the triumph of your beginning, then there is only one thing left to do. Seal this entire prophecy over your life. Claim this victory as your own. Declare your freedom. In the comments below, with all the faith and power you can summon, type a resounding Amen. Let it be your war cry. Let it be the first word of your new life. Amen.